I wanted to say a few words to commemorate the Satyajit Ray Centenary celebration at BMO IFFSA Toronto 2021. Now, what can I say about Ray that hasn't already been said by scholars and academics and filmmakers and cinephiles? I suppose I can speak about how his work has influenced my own work, and as a result, my own life. Now, when I started making films, they were a reflection of my years of study in school. And that often meant using dollies and tracks and storyboarding and planning every shot so that all we had in the edit was precisely what we shot. There was no leeway. It was planning everything from the start to create a series of images. And then I was exposed to Ray's films and the Apu trilogy at first. And that was when I realized that I was getting it wrong. It wasn't about planning every shot and stuffing my vision down the throat of the viewer. It was about helping to capture life on film. It was simply a guide the actors needed to render the most realistic version of the text onto screen, so I could watch them create life and then capture it. A slice of life taken in the right context that creates meaning that maximizes the use of the medium and separates it from all other art forms. That's what I learned from Ray. And that's when I made my film Siddharth, which was directly influenced by his work, and India in a Day, which was as much a slice of life as I could be a part of. And then I saw more of Ray's films. And here I'll focus on Shatranj Ki Khiladi, or The Chess Players. Here was a film that had themes that were so grand, the implications so far-reaching, that it opened my mind as to the kinds of stories we could be telling in India. Ones that had international reach because the content was so much about humanity, not just locality. It was also an attempt to mix language and culture, but from an Indo-centric point of view, something we rarely get a glimpse of. That spoke to me greatly. The fact is, his films are the only masters who I revisit over and over, and help me mark changes in my own work, my own development. And I know that sometime soon, I'll discover another of Ray's gems, which will point me in another direction for the rest of my professional life. And for that, I'm grateful.